Hello senior 1 students, how do you feel at this moment? We hope that you are feeling okay. Today we are going to look at how to do an online physics quiz. So this is a physics quiz number 1. We are going to look at how to do it and get immediate feedback. Before doing this quiz, we need first to make a rehearsal for what we have covered within unit number 1. Okay, so you are welcome and you are with teacher Faustin within this lesson. Unit number 1, it is about laboratory safety rules and the measurements of physical quantity. Physical quantities. So this is our unit number 1, which is about measurement, laboratory safety rules, and the measurement of physical quantities. Within this unit, we have covered about the following points. Okay. Point number 1, it is about a derivation and the definition of science. Okay, the word is science. Now this word, okay, let's call it in point 1, which is about science. Okay, so we have seen that the science is in the word comes from Latin word, which is called the scientia. Latin word is scientia. Okay, so it is scientia, and this term scientia means knowledge attained through study and practice. So this is the first word, science. Okay, we have seen also branches of science. Okay, branches of science. Okay, and within these branches of science, we have seen that we have 3 branches of science. Okay, the type number 1 or branch number 1, it is about natural science. Okay, natural science. Branch number 2, we have seen that it is formal science. And finally we have seen about social science. Okay, social science. So these are the 3 branches of science we have covered. Okay, Now, after getting branches of science, we have seen about definition of physics. Okay, definition of physics. Physics as it is defined as natural science that is concerned with the study of matter and the natural forces. So this is a definition of physics. Okay, after getting definition of physics, we have seen many branches of physics. Okay, now we have seen about the branch of physics. So that is point number 4. Branch of physics. Okay, now in a branch of physics we have seen that there are many branches of physics. We can see some of them. Okay, we can outline some of these branch. Okay, we can say, for example, optics. Okay, optics, you know that within this optics we see the properties of light and how images are formed. Okay, now after about physics, this branch, we can see other branches. Okay, we can say, for example, mechanics. Okay, mechanics, and this mechanics, it is the study of the action of force on objects and motion. So that is about mechanics. We can see about acoustics. Okay, acoustics, so this within this branch of physics, it is the branch of physics which study about sound and the sound waves. Okay, we can say about geophysics. Okay, geophysics as the study of the substance that make up the earth and the physical process occurring on, in and above it. Okay, so we can see about astronomy. Okay, astronomy. Okay, so this is the study of universe, like celestial objects like the sun, moon, planets, stars that make up the universe. So, and we can also see the process that govern the life cycle of those objects. So we have many branches, but you can can add according to what you have seen when you studied about this unit. We have seen also career opportunity that someone can pursue after studying physics. Okay, career opportunities that someone can pursue after completing physics. After completing physics, we have seen many career opportunities. Okay, some of them we can say that you can work as a laboratory technology. Okay, laboratory technology. Okay, number 2, we can say, for example, you can do as a secondary teacher, a secondary physics teacher, like me, physics teacher. Okay. Okay, number 3, you can, for example, do in mapping and surveying. Okay, you can, for example, do in meteorology. Okay, you can be an architecture. Okay, an architecture. Okay, you can, for example, do in different fields of pure science, like geology. Okay, like geology, like for example, astronomy, astrophysics. Okay, so there are many things you can do when after completing physics. Okay, so now let us continue. We have also related physics, okay, society and technology. Within this, we have seen that with physics knowledge, okay, we can develop some important materials. For example, some of them we can say about, for example, we can develop computers. Okay, like computers. Okay, we can develop computers. We can develop GPS. Okay, GPS means global positioning system. Okay, so we can develop on internet. Okay, we can develop like a satellite dish. Okay, satellite dish. So with the help of knowledge of physics, we can develop like a TV. Okay, like a TV. We can develop like a solar power. Okay, we can develop, for example, a jet engine. So we can develop many things with doing knowledge of physics, which are important for the society. Okay, so that is what physics helps the society. We have seen also the scientific investigation. Scientific investigation. Okay, as the systematic process of testing ideas or finding out solutions to questions and observations. Okay, so within this scientific investigation or scientific approach as the systematic process of testing ideas or finding out solutions to questions and observation, we see different stages. Okay, steps or stages. Stage of scientific investigation. Okay, we have 6 stages of scientific investigation. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can name these stages of scientific investigation. Okay, stage number 1 we can see as the observation. Okay, observation. Step number 1. Step number 2, it is prediction. Okay, prediction. We say prediction, or some they say hypothesis. Okay, then step number 3, it is about data collection. or experimentation. We can say experimentation. Experimentation. Okay. Now, data analysis. Data analysis. Conclusion as step number 5. Conclusion. Step number last, it is about presentation. Presentation. So these are the 6 steps. We have seen also laboratory safety measures. Laboratory safety measures. Okay. In which we tried to define the term laboratory. Laboratory. And this term laboratory means that is a room where science experiments are conducted. We have seen also rules and regulations of using a laboratory. Rules and regulations of using a laboratory. We have seen many like do not enter in a laboratory without teacher's permission, read labels carefully. We have seen different rules and regulations within this unit. Okay. Now, apart from this, we have seen about now first aid. First aid. Remember, the purpose of the first aid is to make the victim secure and comfortable. Okay. So we have seen also about the hazard symbols and their meaning. Okay. Hazard symbols. Hazard symbols and their meaning. And their meaning. Okay. In which, if we draw, for example, a thing like this, okay, let's say, for example, if we draw okay, if we draw now a symbol like this, it can mean that this is general danger. If we draw a symbol like this, okay, so this is just to mean that there is risk of electric shock. Okay. So we can see many different symbols and their meaning, okay, but we are saying that this is just to say it is the risk of electric shock, risk of electric shock. Okay, well, this one we said it is a general danger, general danger. Okay, so we can see many different symbols, but you have already seen them while studying this unit. Lastly, we have seen about fundamental and the derived quantities. Fundamental and the derived quantities. Okay, so fundamental quantities. So fundamental quantities are those quantities which cannot be expressed in terms of other quantities, while derived quantities are those quantities which can be expressed in terms of fundamental or base quantities. So this is the end of this video. See how to do the quiz in the next video. Thank you very much.